Hello guys and welcome back to KARENHUB, the home of the best Karen freakout videos on the internet. In today's video, we have some more insane freakouts for y'all that you're not gonna want to miss out on. But before we jump straight into today's episode, make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn the notification bell on so that you never miss an upload.
You really think they're going to open the door? Well, I'm not opening it. I'm not. Are you recording me? A lot of people.
We all know that Karens are experts on pretty much every single field. Their incredible knowledge simply has no limits. And so, they are also experts in aviation, maybe even more so than airplane pilots themselves. Thus, this Karen feels obligated to talk to the pilots through the door just to ask them if they know one or two things about their own job, and to make sure they're doing everything properly. I wonder why they don't want to open the door and talk to Karen.
You really think they're going to open the door? Well, I'm not opening it. I'm not. Are you recording me? A lot of people are. Actually, it's just you, and you're making me really uncomfortable. I don't know why. You're making us uncomfortable by getting us off this plane. I'm not. No one's getting off. I just want to know. That's an FAA violation. I'm not opening it. I'm knocking. I work for the airline. I understand what's an FAA violation. I'm just trying to ask if they know since the flight attendants don't know. If you work for the airline, you know that that's not allowed. I'm not opening it. I'm just knocking. I'm just trying to see. I mean, obviously they're not opening the door, so it's not like I'm barging in. I'm just trying to ask. I asked the flight attendants. They don't know.
During Karen's monologue to justify her weird behavior, she mentions that she works for the airline. Yet, we do not see that she's wearing an airline uniform, nor does she appear to be working right now. But still, we have to believe her. Karen would never lie. So, as an airline employee, she must have the privilege to tell her other co-workers how to do their job. Honestly, that seems like an amazing position for a Karen.
I was here waiting for a coffee, and your boyfriend comes back to me very close, and he goes, "Hey, look what it is, it's a pig." And I was like, "Excuse me."
No, he doesn't like cops.
Okay, what if I came up to your boyfriend or you and called you names?
And then we go, oh.
Everyone has feelings, even the toughest people of all, and that includes the Kevin you're about to see in this video. As it turns out, Officer Kevin here was called a pig by an angry citizen, and he disliked that name so much that he decided to arrest the man and then try to intimidate his girlfriend so that she will back off and do nothing about the whole situation. Even if he is tough and hard on the outside, this Kevin is soft as a marshmallow on the inside.
Why he's being arrested? Can you not?
Let me talk to you.
You can talk to me. Stay right there.
You don't tell me where to stop.
Please don't
Okay?
back into
What's
me.
your name? Okay, so what's going on right now is I was here waiting for a coffee, and your boyfriend comes back to me very close, and he goes, "Hey, look what it is, it's a pig." And I was like, "Excuse me."
No, he doesn't like cops.
Okay, what if I came up to your boyfriend or you and called you names?
And then we go, oh my god, my feelings got hurt, and I walk the fuck away.
And guess what?
Guess
And I
what?
said, "Can I help you?" He goes,
Tell me
"No."
where it's illegal to say that I'm sorry, I don't think you're a pig, but tell me where it's illegal to say
Well,
that.
it started to be a harassment when he starts to barrage.
Okay, so he hasn't had coffee yet.
Okay, we'll make it a day. We'll see what we can do, because we can't have him run around cops and calling people names and be disorderly.
Because you can't handle anybody saying something mean about you?
Not just me, probably everybody else he's run into.
Yeah, because he's not alone.
After having watched this rather uncomfortable interaction between the woman recording the video and Officer Kevin, you might want to say that he's a bully. But if you do, he might not like it and then try to arrest you too. If you want to avoid being arrested by this officer, just stay calm, smile at him, and tell him he's a wonderful person and that you admire and respect him. Then, slowly back away from him and try to leave before he starts to get offended yet again.
Sheriff what?
Yep.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. I noticed whenever you opened your door, you had an open container in your vehicle.
No, I don't have an open container in my car.
Can we go look?
Yeah, we can go look.
Yeah, let's go look.
In order to become a sheriff, you have to go through a very serious training and pass many difficult tests. But the sheriff you're about to see is about to be tested once again by the man recording this video. You see, apparently driving around with an open beer can in your vehicle is slightly frowned upon in the eyes of the citizens. So this upstanding sheriff must prove that he is absolutely not driving his truck with an open can of beer right next to him.
Sheriff White.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. I noticed whenever you opened your door, you had an open container in your vehicle.
No, I don't have an open container in my car.
Can we go look?
Yeah, we can go
Yeah,
look.
let's go look real quick.
I don't have an open container in my vehicle.
Let's look real quick. Right here in your door.
No, it's not in it.
Oh, let's look. Let's right here in your door.
It's not.
What's that in your door, sir?
That is a monster.
Let's look at it. Let's look. Let's look at it, sir. It's a Miller Lite.
No, it's
a Miller Lite.
It's no spit can.
It's an old spit can, but you have an open container in your vehicle?
No,
let's prove it right here on
I don't.
camera, sir.
I don't have an open container.
Let's prove it on camera, sir. You're sheriff, right?
Yeah.
Prove it to your citizens.
Okay.
Prove it to your citizens right now. Dump it out. Spit can.
Spit can.
Dump it out.
It's a spit can.
Dump it out.
It's an old.
Dump it out. Dump it out, Mr. David. Dump it out, sir.
I'm out of here.
I know you are. What's that in your door? Right there. Oh, Miller Lite. Look at that.
Ain't a Miller Lite.
Yeah, that's a Miller Lite, sir. Our officers right here.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
It's a spit
you are.
can.
Dump it out.
It's an old spit can.
Dump it out then. Prove it.
There ain't nothing in it.
Prove it.
But spit.
Prove it. That's all I'm asking you to do. You're right here on camera.
And I picked it up. I
Oh,
actually picked it
so
up
now,
over
so now
there.
you're lying. Oh my God.
Now, you can't possibly imagine that this sheriff was actually driving with an open can of beer right next to him. And even if he was doing it, it's obvious that it was only for him to see the can and smell the beer in order to always be reminded that it is wrong and illegal to drink and drive. It's just a physical reminder of what he must never do, nothing more. So no, this sheriff must be innocent. It is quite obvious that he wasn't drinking, right?
My goddamn money. You better be glad you're young. You better be glad you're young. Fire his ass. Fire!
What the heck happened?
When a Karen goes to the store, she has two objectives. First and foremost, she wants to see if she can create some drama and stir up some anger in an unsuspecting customer or employee. And second, she wants to buy something in the most annoying way possible. So, as you can see, the Karen in this video achieved all her goals. While buying some things at this store, Karen managed to be rude to the cashier and make him so angry that he just snapped at her.
My goddamn money. You better be glad you're young. You better be glad you're young. Fire his ass. Fire!
What the heck happened?
His mouth. His mouth. He threw my goddamn money on the ground. Because he got too much mouth. I told, wait a minute. Hold on. Customers is right. Hold on. Hold on. Because I told this stupid idiot to put it in one bag. He gonna argue the fact. Then he start cussing. I start cussing. That don't give you the right to throw my goddamn money.
If they wanted to run back.
That's what I did, right?
You a lying. You nappy head bitch. Your mama look like a goddamn frog. That's enough. Your mama look like a frog. You stinking.
Even if we can perfectly understand this cashier's reaction, it's just too bad that he acted the way he did. After all, he walked right into Karen's trap, giving her the satisfaction of having annoyed someone, as well as giving her the excuse to start yelling and continuing her little show of rude words and exaggerated storytelling. Luckily for the store manager and the cashier though, this Karen stormed off pretty quickly right after all the yelling and name-calling.
Because if you do that, we're going to start considering this as a threat.
So that's not a threat to me?
No, sir.
I haven't broken the law.
Okay. He's ran outside of caution.
But that's not a threat to me.
As police officers who ran outside of caution.
Y'all work for me, and that's not a threat to me?
Some people have normal hobbies like playing a musical instrument, playing video games, or watching television, while other people have hobbies that might be considered a bit unorthodox. Such is the case of the man in this video, whose hobby seems to be to go to police stations with his camera, recording everything around him, and being an overall Kevin when the police officers show up. Maybe he doesn't have anything better to do with his time. Or maybe he just loves being told to leave places.
Because if you do that, we'll start considering this as a threat.
So that's not a threat to me?
No, sir.
I haven't broken the law.
Okay. He's ran outside of caution.
But that's not a threat to me.
As police officers who ran outside of caution.
Y'all work for me, and that's not a threat to me?
We don't work for you.
Yes, you do. You work for the public. You're a public servant.
Police department.
Which is a public servant. You're a public servant. Tax dollars pay you.
Here's the deal.
No, there's no deal. This
We are
is
not
public.
not going to move forward.
This is public. Show me an affidavit with my name
I
on
don't
it.
need to have an
Well, then I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking to you. This is public property. You can't make me leave here. Yeah, I do. Why? Why? I just want you to make the wrong move so you can lose your job and lose this lawsuit.
That's what I thought.
Make the wrong move, please.
That's what
Make
I
the wrong
figured.
move.
You're just
Make the wrong move.
goading us into some altercation.
I didn't come to you. I didn't come to you. You came to me.
That's right. On the property of the Charlotte Police Department.
Is open carry legal in North Carolina?
It is.
So what's the problem?
Until you're not allowed to be carrying on certain
Can you prove I'm not allowed?
Yeah. Because this is the property of the Charlotte Police Department.
But is it public? That's all I want to know. Is it public?
No. This is the city of Charlotte.
This is not open to the public at all. Nowhere on here is open to the public.
I'm not going to keep engaging you in
I
this
just
conversation.
want to answer my question.
Huh?
Is this open to the public right here? If somebody has to come in there and file a complaint or get public records, tell me where they park it.
They're allowed to park here until they're asked to leave.
They're allowed to park here, correct? Is there a meter saying that you have to be here X amount of time?
Until they're asked to leave.
Until they're asked to leave.
They are allowed to be here.
You have no authority over public property unless I've been trespassed.
May I clarify something?
Yes, sir, please.
So this is City of Charlotte property, right?
City property is public property.
And we are agents of which city?
Is this public or private? Nobody can answer that. I know this is city property, but is it public or
we are
private?
agents of city property.
Can you
so
answer
it
this
is
question?
public, but you can still be banned from this property because we're agents of this property.
So being banned and being asked to leave are two different things.
So this, we don't want to ban you, but you can leave, or we can ban you.
You're right.
If you
I can
refuse to
leave. Can is an option. You're right. I can leave.
If you refuse to leave, you will be placed under arrest. So this is a public vehicle area, correct? It's for parking.
Those are vehicle codes. Those sidewalks there aren't made for cars to drive on, correct?
This is a parking lot. Would you not consider this?
Yeah, this is a parking lot,
Right.
but you said it's for vehicles.
City of Charlotte has an ordinance.
After watching this video, you might agree that the man recording everything with his camera is not necessarily the most likable person on earth, but still, he does seem to have a point when he says that the police officers can't do anything about him just being there. After all, despite being unpleasant qualities, being really weird and annoying is not a crime. Perhaps these officers just need some time to get to know this man better, and who knows, they could even become the best of friends.
I don't want to give you a hard time or anything, but I can't let you hold up that sign.
I'm sorry, the First Amendment protects my free political speech. You're live on YouTube, video and audio recorded.
That's fine, sir. Your sign's a little...
Have you ever heard of the term free speech? Because if you haven't, the man in this video is more than eager to tell you all about it. You see, he made a sign expressing his political beliefs in a rather unsavory manner, and after some people complained about it and called the police, these two officers came to the rescue and politely asked the man to take down his sign. But obviously, he would never do anything that went against his free speech. Not in a million years.
I don't want to give you a hard time or anything, but I can't let you hold up that sign.
I'm sorry, the First Amendment protects my free political speech. You're live on YouTube, video and audio recorded.
That's fine, sir. Your sign's a little vulgar and it's upsetting people.
It doesn't matter, you're not the free speech police. I have a constitutionally protected right to say whatever I want. I'm politically protesting Governor Larry Hogan It's my First Amendment right on the right to petition, my right to redress of grievances, and my right to file a complaint in any manner I feel fit. By the way, I'm not trespassing. I'm on public property. I'm on a public crosswalk. I'm doing nothing wrong. I got a sign that you find offensive. That's not a law. Where in the Maryland Criminal Code does it say you cannot have an offensive political sign? Because free speech is not open to your interpretation.
I understand. We just got a call for it. And
I understand you got a call. You made your best shot. I'm not leaving because I haven't broken any laws.
Hey.
Okay, there's a thing called disorderly conduct.
I can't hear you.
There's a thing called disorderly conduct. If somebody finds your sign and your actions to be disorderly in public, okay, then that is a charge, and we can ask you to leave. And failure to do that, you can get arrested.
Get your commanding officer out here because this is political free speech, and I'm protected under the First Amendment.
Why are you shaking so much? Are you under the influence of anything?
Oh, now you're going that route, trying to.
You're shaking like a leaf.
Sir, we're not trying to be nasty to you or anything like that.
It's free speech, and you can't do anything about it. Call your state's attorney's office. I talk to my lawyers every day. I'm in the newspapers. Every state's attorney's office reviewed it and said you can't do anything about it. It's free speech. You're not even supposed to be talking to me.
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with that.
Okay.
You're right. You're right about free speech. We have a tool because people are offended by your sign. So.
But I didn't offend them. They offended themselves by not liking the choice of words I have for the governor.
Okay.
Leaving all the political discourse aside, it is really weird to see that the man recording the video seems to be both angry and scared at the same time, which is quite the odd combination of emotions. You can clearly hear the nervousness in his voice, and one of the officers even says that the man is shaking like a leaf. But hey, maybe he's not nervous at all, and it's just that all the free speech inside of him makes him tremble with power, not with fear. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. Leave a comment down below how you would react to these crazy Karens in real life. And of course, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.